Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we are revisiting the first 5-claw bass that I ever took a look at, and that is my Status Graphite Electro 2 Fretless. Let's check this thing out. This is my Status Graphite Electro 2 Fretless. This was the first bass that I gave a 5-claw rating to, and that was very early on in my channel. This features a mahogany body, gorgeous bird's eye maple top, and a 24 fret rosewood fretboard. Or should I say fingerboard, because it's fretless, but it is a beautiful instrument, and I gave it a 5-claw rating because the whole is greater than the sum of the parts here. This thing is an absolutely beastly purpose-built fretless instrument, featuring a magnetic pickup as well as a piezo pickup in the bridge, a blend volume, and then I believe a treble control for each of the 2 pickups independently. This definitely gives you a lot of great tonal possibilities, and it's much more flexible than you'd think. I'll show you in just a second. The pickup here is labeled as a hyperactive. I believe this is a status pickup, or it might be a lace pickup. I don't remember off the top of my head. But the bridge is a very unique acoustic-ish style design with the built-in piezo pickup underneath the saddles. This is also a semi-hollow instrument, so you do have a little bit of a sound hole. However, it doesn't really perform well acoustically. Around back, you have a pretty deep but offset neck pocket. So it's fairly deep on one side and fairly shallow on the other. However, that doesn't really impact stability here, as the neck is firmly in there. You also find a large control cavity as well as a separate battery compartment. So you can easily swap the battery here, which is always a nice touch. The neck is a 3-piece maple with a gorgeous satin finish, and it's extremely comfortable and very smooth. And then up at the headstock, we have 4 standard style lightweight tuners. These are not hip shots or anything, but they do the job just fine. Now, string choice is a big deal. I don't remember what these strings are here, but they are flat wounds and they are beautiful sounding. They came with the bass, and I definitely don't feel like changing them. Well, I know you guys are wondering, what does this thing sound like? You guys know what you need to do. Go ahead and pinch that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. Oh yeah. So that was with the magnetic pickup as well as the piezo pickup engaged. The blend is centered. Let's check out both of these pickups individually and start off with the magnetic pickup. So that is in the bridge position, and the goal is to get a very modern, nasally fretless tone. But let's see what we get here with these flat wound strings. Very nice, very nice. I think if you pair this with some rounds, as the fretboard is lacquered, it would probably sound a bit more, I guess, fretlessy in terms of the moi, but you do get really nice tone out of this. So I believe this pickup is actually paired with an active tone control. And what you heard thus far is with that at 100%. Let's turn that down to 50. And here's the tone all the way down. Very nice, very nice. I love the tone that I get out of this. Now let's move over to the piezo pickup. So I believe this is paired with an active treble control. I think it's boost and cut, though I don't know the specifics, and documentation is pretty scarce on these instruments. I also haven't reached out to Status about it yet, so meh. Here is the piezo pickup soloed with the treble control at full, whatever that may be. See what I'm saying? This thing nails the upright tone. Nails it. Much, much better than the Ibanez Portamento that I reviewed, which had a nice piezo pickup but didn't really get this close to that upright sound. And that's because of the construction we have here and the quality materials. Let's go ahead and bring the treble control down to about center. And here is the treble control all the way down. Very fat tone. Now here's both pickups centered one more time with their respective controls centered as well. Very nice. Now, I know you guys are wondering, how does he slap? This bass isn't really a slapper, but I don't blame it. I mean, this thing is very purpose-built. Now, let's see what this sounds like with some drums behind it. So that'll do it. This was the first 5-claw bass that I ever reviewed very early on in my channel. I got a very good deal on this bass. This is not new. I got this from actually an old Talk bass friend who I unknowingly bought it from on Reverb about a year ago. And I just adore this bass. These are super rare, and I got this for a steal at $900. Normally these are much more expensive. On top of that, the tone you get out of it is just phenomenal. And I love how you can kind of go back and forth between like a more modern fretless tone. It's not all the way there. I mean, this isn't going to be a Jocko kind of jazz bass, but you do get some really good fretless bass tones out of it, as well as a really nice upright-esque tone too. So this is an awesome bass. So my original review was a lot shorter and much less in-depth, and I'm glad I took a second opportunity to do another video on this, because this is truly a spectacular instrument, and I am never parting with this. This is an awesome bass. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about my Status Electro 2 Fretless. And as always, until we groove again,